What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, y'all know I'm a huge boxing fan. I've been watching boxing since I was a little boy, right? And so over the years, I've seen many upsets take place. I've seen some of my favorite fighters lose, and it hurt my heart. Now, I want to use this video to talk about what upset in boxing hurt you the most, or what loss in boxing hurt you the most, right? Now, everybody know Deontay Wilder is my dog, and recently he took a loss against Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was the better man that night, and it hurt my heart. It crushed me. I was like, oh my God, I ain't even want to get on social media or nothing, but I did though, still. And yet still, I went on social media and I made a video following the loss. But what other losses affected me the most? Fam, I will never forget this. Like, I was a huge Roy Jones Jr. fan. I still am, right? And when Roy got stopped against Antonio Tarver, like, I don't know, like, that did something to me. Like, because y'all knew, like, Roy was invincible. Like, nobody was beating Roy in his prime. Nobody couldn't touch Roy. He was money. He was beating everybody that came in front of him. Easily disarming dudes. So when he went up against Antonio Tarver, that first time was a really close fight, right? Second time out, because they fought in 2003. Second time out, they fight in 2004. When Roy got stopped, I was in disbelief. Like, fam, no, come on, no, come on now, come on. Like, I was like shocked. Like I was pissed off, and I was like, it hurt my heart. Like, you know, you see a loss in boxing and you want to cry, like a loss in sport. I was a little boy too in 2004. I was like 11 years old. I wanted to cry when I seen Roy lose, for real. Then after that, he got stopped and knocked out again against Glenn Johnson. You feel me? Then he lost again against Antonio Tarver after that. He took 3 losses in a row. And I was like, what the hell? It was like seeing Superman in his old age or something. It's like he kept running into kryptonite time and time again. Like, I was like, what? Roy, no. I'm in here like in disbelief. Couldn't believe it, man. Another loss that hurt me, man. I still am a huge Zab Judah fan. Now, everybody knows Zab was that man. He was a bad boy. And everybody know it because everybody used to always have a little rap lyrics about how they jab like Zab, right? All the rappers, Lloyd Banks had a line like that too. And I know you don't love me, joined with 50 Cent. But anyway, with G-Unit, period, Lloyd Banks had a line about his jab like Zab Judah. When Zab lost against Kasha Zhu, when he got stopped against Kasha Zhu, I was pissed. I was pissed. Look, I was in, like me, Zab was in disbelief too. Zab was so pissed, he tried to attack the referee after the match. Like, he was heated. But, like, when Zab got hit at the end of that round and tried to get right back up, he was on Bambi legs, falling all over, legs shaking and everything. Everybody told me he was doing a stanky leg. I was like, no. Like, I would stay down, Zab. And really, Zab got up too quick. Zab let his pride get the best of him because, you know, when you fighting in front of a crowd, it was in Vegas, but when you fighting in front of a crowd and you the big favorite, when you get dropped, you automatically, a lot of people's first instinct is try to hurry up and get up so it won't seem like you hurt. So it won't seem like you got dazed or nothing. You all right, you all good. They try to hurry up and get up. That was the worst thing Zab could do. When Zab tried to hurry up and get up, it was out of there. Like, his legs was gone, completely gone. And Kasha Zhu was sitting there smiling, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, damn it, Zab, no. Man, I was so hurt, man. I was pissed. Zab was 27-0 at the time. So it was like, I'm thinking Zab finna ride this whole wave for a minute. And then, I mean, he became undisputed champion as well, which was a dope thing to do. Like, it was extremely dope. But Zab still had a hell of a career. But that hurt me. Fam, a lot of people point to Mike Tyson losing to Buster Douglas. However, I didn't watch that in real time. That happened in, what, 1990? I was born in 93, so I didn't watch that in, excuse me, I didn't watch that in real time to really be affected by it. But one thing I did see in real time was the slow, like when I started to see Evander Holyfield wane from what he used to be. Like I slowly started to see him lose it. Like, he started to lose. He started to not be the same Evander Holyfield. And I watched it before my own eyes, and I was like, oh my God. Like, with him losing to Lennox Lewis, John Ruiz. But when I saw him, this was in 2003, I believe. And I saw him lose against, like, get stopped against James Toney like that. And James Toney looked out of shape like a mug. But James is in there firing Evander up. And I was like, damn, man, real deal. Real deal it's starting to be over with, man. When I slowly started to see Evander Holyfield, like, not have it no more. Like Evander Holyfield, one of my favorite fighters. That is my uncle's favorite fighter of all time. He loved Evander to death. So we would watch all Evander's fights all the time, right? And when I saw Evander, like, when that happened against James Toney like that, I knew. I said, yeah, Evander's through. And it was hard for me to accept it because me being such a fan, it's like you don't want to accept that your favorite fighter is like not who he once was. The same thing with me, like with Roy for me. Like I was like, nah, fam. Like I couldn't come to terms with the fact that Roy wasn't the same Roy anymore. Same thing with Evander, man. I was like, damn, man. I remember when Jermaine Taylor got stopped against Carl Froch. Like I was like, that was like, damn. And Jermaine Taylor was never the same after that at all. And shout out to Little Rock, Arkansas, too. Went to school at Arkansas State for grad school. Shout out to Little Rock, man. That's where Jermaine Taylor is from. But Jermaine getting stopped against Carl Froch. But the one that did it for me, fam, like when Adrien Broner got stopped, like when he didn't get stopped. When Adrien Broner got beat up, bruised up by Marcos Maidana, fam. That was something that I didn't see that coming at all. Now, Adrien was moving up in weight, right? He was moving up from 135 to 147, right? But he had won the welterweight title against Paulie Malignaggi, right? Even though that was a lackluster performance to me from Adrien. Like, I didn't like that performance at all from Adrien. But I ain't gonna lie. I was buying into the hype. I'm like, look, Adrien is a multiple world champion. He got the skills to pay the bills. People was comparing him to Floyd Mayweather at that time. They felt like he fought like Floyd. He had the same bravado as Floyd. He had skills, but his skills was not like Pretty Boy Floyd or Money Mayweather at all. But people were looking for that next big thing and clamoring for that next big star so bad that they were looking at Adrien Broner as that next big thing. And Adrien has skills, man. He had some nice wins when he was coming up, like beautiful wins, beautiful KOs and everything. When he went in there against Marcos Maidana, and I remember this, I was at my uncle's house, right? That's who I watched the fights with. I'm watching him. He walking to the ring with my boy Lil Durk from Chicago. He got Chicago, Illinois, walking him to the ring. I'm excited, like damn, it's about to go down now. I'm super excited, fam. Marcos Maidana was on Adrien's ass. On Adrien's ass all night. Adrien couldn't go nowhere. Like at first, Adrien was trying to he tried to find. I remember he tried to act like he got hit or low blow, I think, in that fight or whatever. But I mean, Adrien had to fight back. He had to fight back, and he fought back. Adrien fought back as best as he could. But Marcos Maidana was too much for that man. Like for real. Like he was giving out. He knocked AB. How many knockdowns did he get against AB? I'm trying to remember. But he was giving AB all he can handle. And then some. Adrien had to fight that motherfucker, like for real. And Marcos Maidana was, because them looping right hands and all that, he was looping. He was wild, but super effective. Even Floyd Mayweather like had a hard time with Marcos Maidana in that first fight. He had to figure him out and adjust to him because Marcos Maidana made it a rough fight with his roughhousing tactics and how like he was just super awkward but rough as hell. And he was a big dude, man. And I remember I said, damn, AB trying to fight this motherfucker back. I'll give credit to AB though. AB will fight anybody. But at that time, like, I was like all on the hype, man. And then like, AB lost to Sean Porter, then Mikey Garcia. I mean, losses happen. But it was times where I felt like AB, of course, he just don't let his hands go. He don't let his hands go. He doesn't do enough in fights, in big fights, to win because he doesn't take them chances. All because Marcos Maidana, I believe, took the juice out of AB. Like, for real. Like, AB, after that loss like that, right there, I think AB was so afraid to get embarrassed again as far as, like, getting knocked down a lot. It stops him from having a heavy punch output because he don't want to get clipped in an exchange and get hurt or get stopped or whatever. But Adrien Broner is a tough motherfucker to stop because if Marcos Maidana didn't stop AB, I don't know who will stop AB for real. Like, but That right there, man, I was just like, oh my God. Because building up to the fight, I'm posting AB all on my social media. I'm like, man, he the next big thing. All of this, all of that. I'm talking big on him. My man's lost that fight. I said, oh, fam, no. And he lost, man. He took that L. But credit to Marcos Maidana, man. Marcos Maidana was a hell of a fighter. And he did his thing, man. But y'all tell me, what upsets in boxing or what losses in boxing hurt you the most? Machiavelli Mills TV, peace.